The Bishop's local organizing committee for World Youth Day in Portugal says it supports the Pope's decision to postpone the event in light of the COVID-19 pandemic. World Youth Day was started by St. Pope John Paul II in 1985. It is typically held on the international level every 3 years. It took place last time in Panama in January of 2019 and drew an estimated 700,000 young Catholics. Joining me now on Skype is Catarina Andre, Communications Coordinator for World Youth Day. Anna, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So it looks like World Youth Day will now take place in August of 2023. And while the delay is for everyone's safety, and we understand that, it still must be very disappointing.
No, in fact, it's not. I think it's a decision the Pope has made, and we are connected with his decision. For us, we share this call of the Holy Father that. In the current context, we have to be focused on everyone's attention and caring for the most vulnerable people. So we have to be focused on this pandemic. And on the other side, we maintain our enthusiasm and our confidence about organizing this event that gives so many joy and so many hope, for young people all around the world. So we're not disappointed at all.
Well, that's wonderful to hear. There's so much enthusiasm still around it. Palm Sunday, Pope Francis said his thoughts go out to the young people of the world, and so many young people have expressed feeling lonely and isolated during this time. How important is it for church leaders to connect with them now, and how can the church support them?
It's quite important to use the tools we have nowadays to be in touch with each other. I mean, to go to the Mass online, to pray online with applications, to use social media, to read something about that give young people a meaning and a purpose in their lives. I think it's so important to have this to maintain connected. Otherwise, we are a social human being, so we have to be connected. Of course, it's not the ideal, but nowadays we have to face this as a challenge and have to be hopeful that it's going to get better.
Despite the delay for the event, as you mentioned, preparations continue. I know the theme is Mary arose and went with haste. Can you talk about that and the significance of the theme?
Yeah, of course. These themes, it's quite an interesting theme for us here in Portugal, because not only we have a special connection with Our Lady. As you all know, the Our Lady of Fatima, which is quite known all around the world, is here in Portugal. So we have quite a connection with our mother. And this theme helps us to understand that we have to take a place in the world, and we have to do something to make it better. So in the context we are living now, I think we wouldn't expect a better thing than this one.
Well, Anna, anything else that we can look forward to?
Yes, I think in Lisbon here you'll find not only a great city to discover, but a city that testifies the faith of Portuguese people, our long missionary tradition, which is quite interesting because, as the Pope said several times, from Lisbon we had a great number of young people that set out for unknown lands to share their experience of Jesus with other people and nations. So I think that perspective is quite interesting to help young people, not only, but everyone to have this experience.
Well, Anna, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it. Anna Catarina Andre, Communications Coordinator for World Youth Day. Thank you again.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.